Hello, football champions! The Premier League is the biggest competition in the world, so let's do a quiz. 25 questions, 10 points each, with a maximum of 250. Don't go anywhere, your trophy will be revealed at the end of the quiz match. Stay connected and like and subscribe to our channel. Let's start the match. Round 1. In which year did the Premier League make its debut? Was that in A. 1988, B. 1990, C. 1992, or D. 1994? Time is ticking. Answer C is correct. The Premier League started its journey in August 1992 when the top clubs decided to go their own way, and the rest is football history. Time for round 2. What animal is in the official logo of the Premier League? Would that be A. a snake, B. a cow, C. a bear, or D. a lion? Easy, right? It's answer D, a lion. Here you see the evolution of the logo through time. Question number 3. Which trophy is the official Premier League trophy? Is that trophy number 1, number 2, maybe number 3, or trophy number 4? What's your thought? All trophies look very cool, but the right answer is B. The trophy contains a little hint as there is a crown on top of it, just like the Premier League logo. So, 10 points if B was your answer. Round 4 now. Which football club has won the most league titles in English football history? Is that club A. Liverpool, B. Arsenal, C. Manchester United, or D. Chelsea? Scored 10 points if your answer was C. Manchester United holds 20 league titles in total, 13 in the current Premier League, and 7 titles before that era in the First Division. The last time was already in 2013. Into round 5. One team in Premier League history didn't lose a single game over an entire season. Which team was that? A. Arsenal, B. Liverpool, C. Manchester City, or D. Manchester United? You know your classics. The right team was Arsenal in season 2003/2004. That's incredible in such a tough competition. Let's make round 6 a follow-up question. What was the nickname of this fantastic team that didn't lose any match during that season? Was their nickname A. The Incredibles, B. The Untouchables, C. The Unstoppables, or D. The Invincibles? Clearly, football is your passion, and you've got a keen eye for the great moments. Keep that enthusiasm alive, as answer D earned you another 10 points. Question 7 now. Besides Arsenal, there are a total of 17 professional football clubs in London. Therefore, it's worldwide known as the football capital. How many of the clubs are playing in the Premier League season 24/25? The answer is C. That's amazing how many clubs are in this city, don't you think? Which club will rank highest this season? Reply the club name in the comments. Here's question 8. English clubs have some very cool, interesting, and sometimes funny nicknames. Which club listens to the name the Toffees? You must be a big Premier League fan if your answer is B. Everton is the club with this funny nickname. The nickname comes from the district in Liverpool where the local toffee shops were located. Number 9. Alan Shearer is quite a monumental player throughout Premier League history, as until today, he is still the all-time top scorer of the competition. How many goals did he score in the Premier League during his career? Would that be A. 120 goals, B. 190 goals, C. 260 goals, or D. 320 goals? Goal. You scored yourself as well if you answered C. This record already stands for about 30 years. Quite impressive. Round 10 now. Let's continue talking about goals. Which player scored the fastest hat trick in Premier League history? Was that A. Robbie Fowler, B. Sadio Mane, C. Ruud van Nistelrooy, or D. Thierry Henry? You just scored a hat-trick yourself if your answer is B. He did it in 2015 against Aston Villa in just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. That's incredibly fast. Round 11. Talking about epic records, in which season was Leicester City's fairy tale that they became champions of England? The answer is C. They became champions in season 2015-16 with only 3 losses over the season. Some players kick-started their careers and moved to big clubs. Question 12. From victory to tragedy. Which club holds the record for the fewest points in a Premier League season? The name of this team is A. Sunderland, B. Derby County, C. Huddersfield Town, or D. Aston Villa. If your answer was B, then you earned 10 points for this round. Almost the same amount of points as Derby County in season 2007-8, namely 11 points. Almost halftime. Here's question 13. The Premier League had so many great strikers, which player holds the record for the most goals scored in a calendar year? A. Thierry Henry, B. Michael Owen, C. Harry Kane, or D. Robin van Persie. All world-class players, but it's Harry Kane who holds the record for most goals in one calendar season, with 39 goals in 2017. Impressive! Reply in the comments about which striker will become top scorer this current season. As the second half of this Premier League quiz gets underway, score a winner by subscribing to our channel for more football thrills. The second half starts with question 14. The Premier League brought some big talents to the stage. Who is the youngest player to make a Premier League appearance? A. Wayne Rooney, B. Harvey Elliott, C. James Milner, or D. Theo Walcott. If B was your answer, then you just earned another 10 points. Harvey Elliott made his Premier League debut for Fulham against Wolverhampton Wanderers on May 4, 2019, at the age of 16 years and 30 days, which made him the youngest player to appear in a Premier League match. Question 15. What is the name of the player who scored the first ever Premier League goal? Remember that the Premier League under the current name started in 1992. Is this player A. Alan Shearer, B. Teddy Sheringham, C. Mark Hughes, or D. Brian Deane? The honor of scoring the first ever Premier League goal in 1992 goes to Brian Deane. Round 16. Let's continue with some other Premier League legends. Which of these 4 players has scored the most penalties in this competition? A. Steven Gerrard, B. David Beckham, C. Frank Lampard, or D. Sergio Aguero? 10 points for answer A. It's Frank Lampard who stands out as the player who has scored the most penalties in the competition. Question 17 is about records. Which team achieved the highest points total in a single Premier League season? 10 points if your answer is D. In its entire history, Manchester City is the only team to reach 100 points in a Premier League season, earning them the nickname the Centurions. This was in season 17-18, by the way. Round 18. Another cool record in Premier League history is about the fastest goal. Which player holds the record for scoring just 7.69 seconds after kickoff? Is that player A. Shane Long, B. Ledley King, C. Christian Eriksen, or D. Mohamed Salah? If your answer is A, then you just scored a record yourself by answering under 5 seconds. Shane Long was the player against Watford on April 23, 2019, while playing for Southampton. Round 19. Talking about records, this one is a bit less glamorous. Which club holds the record for the most relegations from the Premier League? A. Sunderland, B. West Bromwich Albion, C. Norwich City, or D. Crystal Palace? Norwich City holds the dubious honor of having the most relegations from the Premier League, a total of 6 times. Here's question 20. Football is much more commercial than it was in the early days. Which club was the first to wear a shirt sponsor in the Premier League? It's B. In season 93-94, Newcastle United was the first club to wear a shirt sponsor in the Premier League, with their iconic Newcastle Brown Ale logo on their jerseys. Time for question 21. Let's talk about goals. Which player has scored the most Premier League hat-tricks? A. Alan Shearer. B. Cristiano Ronaldo. C. Sergio Aguero. Or D. Harry Kane. 10 points for answer C. The player with the most Premier League hat-tricks is Sergio Aguero with an impressive total of 12 hat-tricks to his name. It's question 22. Talking about goals, here's a very strange fact. Who is the only player to score in every minute of a Premier League game? A. Michael Owen. B. Steven Gerrard. C. Thierry Henry. Or D. Frank Lampard. Excellent! Frank Lampard is the sole player to have found the net in every minute of a Premier League game. Every minute counts. Round 23. Here's another interesting fact about the Premier League. What is the highest scoring draw in Premier League history? The record for the highest scoring draw in Premier League history is a thrilling 5-5 match between Manchester United and West Bromwich Albion on May 19th, 15. So, the answer earns you 10 points. Round 24. Another record, but this one's for the quickest exit. Which player received the fastest red card in Premier League history just 58 seconds into the match? Was that player A. Lee Cattermole, B. Richard Dunn, C. Duncan Ferguson, or D. Nemanja Vidic? 10 points for answer C. Duncan Ferguson received the fastest red card in Premier League history on November 23, 94, during a match between Everton and Wimbledon. Question 25. The last question will be about the manager. Which manager holds the record for the longest continuous tenure at a single Premier League club? Is that A. Sir Alex Ferguson, B. Arsene Wenger, C. David Moyes, or D. Pep Guardiola? As all managers were incredible for their club, it's the maestro Sir Alex Ferguson, who served Manchester United for an incredible 26 years, from 1986 to 2013. As promised, at the end of the regular 90 minutes, it's time to reveal the trophy you've secured according to your points. 0 to 60 points. Winning the championship is a start, but it's just the beginning. Staying in the Premier League is a totally different game. Keep on practicing our quizzes to secure your spot for the season. 70 to 120 points. Making small steps here. There's still work in progress, but winning the League Cup trophy is a good step forward and a big motivation for future success. 130 to 180 points. Making good progress here as you ranked 4th. With that, it secures a spot in the Holy Champions League tournament for next season. Make sure to improve to see what's next. 190 to 240 points. With England's long history of traditions, winning the FA Cup at Wembley has become a celebrated tradition itself. 250 points. You made no mistakes at all, which can only mean one thing. You're the ultimate Premier League champion of this season. Winning this trophy shows your remarkable football skills. Congratulations! Stay in the game by hitting like and subscribing now. Don't risk missing our next quiz. Act fast or you'll be watching from the sidelines.